I know. Here
So
we
we're
go.
gonna fly
Sorry,
through.
guys.
Another way to know they might be interested in you is if they're clearly trying to connect with you. Okay. Oftentimes we analyze how much people like us by how much we're investing in them, thinking about them, versus analyzing how much are they trying to connect with us? How much are they investing in us? So, this also really occurs on a dating app. Okay. If you're curious, you show interest, they end up like showing interest back on a dating app or on DMs. Like, watch, are their responses equivalent in length and curiosity to yours? You know what I mean? Like, if you sent like few sentences as a reply or a conversation, and they sent like one very brief sentence back, it's not really, and with no follow up questions, this is like they're clearly not trying to steward conversation with you. Okay. This just like that's a clear like, and so if you are, and then you keep moving the conversation forward, by then you try to draw out another question, you say a long paragraph back. This is not even. I would say that person is already showing you by their lack of curiosity and their the context of what they're saying to you. Like it doesn't look like they're putting much effort at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. At that point, you really want and desire, as you get to know each other, like mutual interests and mutual curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
Mutual interests and mutual curiosity. You don't have to weigh every single message, but if you took the last 20 messages, 30 messages, you can probably start to see a pattern. Is it mutual?
Yeah.
I don't like saying the word, is it fair? Is it perfectly even? But is it more mutual? Right.
Yes.
According to
And
style.
even it doesn't have to be just text. Like it could be they tried to call you, or another great point. Oh, this is a big one, I think, is when the conversation dies down, just naturally fizzles out. Do they reinitiate with you? And
Yeah.
this is what I actually, for the guys listening, you could speak to this, baby. But I think for the woman, like, especially in the beginning, lean back and let him mainly do the reinitiating to those conversations.
Yeah,
That's
and
what I
that's a
would say.
great question. And for men listening, I would just say having a mindset going into the situation and dating that we are expected to lead, that it's healthy to lead, it's healthy to reinitiate. That's totally cool. Now, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we've been talking for 2 weeks, right? And
You went on a virtual date.
we went on a virtual date. We talk almost every day.
Okay.
At one point, is it okay and cool for the women to maybe initiate a conversation or two?
I would say the balance should be mainly the man in the very beginning until you get further along, in
Okay.
my opinion. But, this is not about a game. It's just a lot of times, many women I see, including this was myself, had proving energy. So you want something so bad, so you're going to make it happen.
You want this guy so
I
bad.
want this guy to
He's
like
so
me. I'm really
handsome.
interested. I loved his
Yeah.
profile. He's really cute. I love that date. So I want it to move forward. So I'm going to keep picking up the ball and keep it going.
Yeah.
But what ends up happening is, like, first of all, energetically, they can feel that like you are the one coming towards them a lot.
Mhm.
And that is just a subconscious turn off many times to men. And it also is like not great on our end. It doesn't ever make the woman feel good when she's always initiating or mainly moving the ball forward, even if it's getting what you want, which is the guy does respond.
Yeah.
Still, in the end, it's not, you want the man's heart to be ignited and to be moving towards you.
Yes.
You will feel way better if that's the case.
You don't want to be the pursuer when you're talking and dating as a
Yes.
female. And I think men appreciate a conversation starter, or the conversation died down and you sent a picture or something funny,
Yeah.
something thoughtful. But men don't want you to start 10 out of 10 conversations in a row. Like, it's very clear that they're not interested at some point,
Mhm.
and you're starting every single conversation. Like, men, it is at least for me and the majority of the men I know, it is a turnoff to that point to be pursued. Like, we want to be the ones initiating. We are built for that. And I do think that when it gets to the point where the conversation is just consistently being started by the female partner, it just doesn't work.
I think where it comes to the give and take is, if in the beginning, I believe it should be like 55% the man, 45% the woman, with some of this give and take. But in the beginning, I think there should be more on the man. I think there should be like, I don't know, let me give a percentage of 65 to 70% the
Yeah.
man initiating and the other part is the woman initiating. I'm talking about if you're going to initiate that first text when a conversation dies
Yeah,
down.
and I think men would totally agree with that. You know, what sticks out for men is when they've initiated 20 out of 20 conversations and it's
Yeah.
completely on them and they're like a little frustrated. But I
Yeah.
think, you know, and those are the ones that stick out in our mind. But
Yes.
in reality, 70-30 is a great, I think that's a
Yeah.
great kind
Because
of,
I definitely did some of that, but I definitely weighed it to myself. I said definitely multiple times there.
yeah,
But I mainly weighed upon in my own heart and mind and body, just like, okay, am I actually trying to move the ball forward here? Or is he moving it forward a lot and I genuinely have something I wanted to share with him or say to him? Then I will reach out.
exactly.
But if I know my intention in sending that message is because I'm trying to move the ball forward or I'm afraid of losing him, then that's not a good reason for me to reach out.
Exactly. And for the male perspective, I would just say, you know, we want to show that we can like them, that we want to lead them, but we're not like, we don't want to chase. If it's 20 for
Yes.
20 and it's not mutual, that's not pursuing them, that's chasing them, right?
Definitely.
So